from Cincinnati, Ohio, it's the Bills and the Bengals. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-9 Bills, who've been eliminated already, against the 9-4 Bengals, who are fighting to stay in first place in the AFC Central. Pittsburgh beat Denver last night. Pittsburgh is now 10-4. The Bengals will get the ball first for underway. Tyler from the 4-yard line over the 20-25. On the return, out to the 27-yard line, Corey Tyler, the rookie out of Florida. First and 10, and Michael Nolan, the starting quarterback, in his 10th year out of Army. He spent 9 years with Detroit, now in his first year with the Bengals. And he's led the Bengals to a 9-4 record. He'll be facing off against his former teammate, Daniel Manning, who's the starting quarterback for the Bills. Both Manning and Nolan were on the Lions last season. Nolan got cut, and Manning was a free agent and he left. 4 receivers set wide, Nolan in the gun. On first and 10, Nolan back. Nolan looking, throws downfield, caught by Rose, and Marcus Rose out to the 32-yard line. The rookie out of Washington. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Overcast. 41 degrees today here in Cincinnati. Could be worse. Second weekend of December. Could be worse. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun on second down. Nolan fakes the handoff. Throws downfield, incomplete. He was looking for Tyler Jackson, the 4th-year receiver out of West Virginia. It was broken up. Here's the Bengals offense. McHale, Tennant, Cousins, Simmons, and Brody up front. And then it's Curtis, Westbrook, Rose, Austin, and Mosley. Your Bengal offense. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Bengals at their own 32-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun on third down. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws downfield to Austin. And Nick Austin down to the 47-yard line. The 7th-year tight end out of Texas. A gain of 15 yards and a Bengal first down. John Henderson on the tackle. Number 50. The 4th-year linebacker out of Penn State. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Michael Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan to Rose, and Marcus Rose out to the 46-yard line. A 7-yard gain for the rookie. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. John Henderson, the linebacker, on the tackle again for Buffalo. Opening drive of the ball game. Bengals now in Buffalo territory, 2nd and 3. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Jackson in motion. Nolan back. Throws. Incomplete. Missed his target. Let's take a look at the Buffalo defense. The Bills play a 4-3. Seals, McAllister, Cousins, and Harris up front. Linebackers, Banks, Henderson, and McFarland. And the secondary for the Bills, House, Miller, Drain, and Anderson. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Cincinnati at the Buffalo 46-yard line. On a dark, cold afternoon here in Cincinnati. On third down, Nolan draws back. Nolan looking, throws to the near side. Caught by Austin. Out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 7 yards and a Bengals first down. Nick Austin, the tight end, on the catch. I was thinking earlier today what might have been. These Bengals, remember, were the Texans 2 seasons ago. We just moved them to Cincinnati. We took the entire roster and just put them on the Bengals. And now the Bengals are 9-4. What could have been with the Texans? 1st and 10 from the 39. Nolan to Westbrook. And Westbrook to the 32-yard line. LeBron Westbrook, the second-year back out of Ohio State. On the tackle, number 30, Bryce Anderson, the third-year defensive back out of Georgia. It'll be 2nd and 4. The Bengals come out in the I formation. Westbrook. And Westbrook is back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 3. Leon Seals on the tackle in his 8th year out of Alabama. It'll be 3rd down. Coming up on 5 minutes left now, the first quarter. Still on the opening drive. 3rd and 3 for the Bengals at the Buffalo 32-yard line. Nolan hands off to Westbrook, and Westbrook to the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 yards and a Bengal first down. The drive continues for Cincinnati. The opening drive of the ballgame. Bengals just marching down the field. 4:35 and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Bengals at the Buffalo 26. Bengals in the offset eye. Nolan to Rose, and Marcus Rose 2 yards to the 24-yard line. John Henderson again on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 8. Four minutes and counting. On 2nd down, Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Rose. And Rose gets a loss of a yard back to the 25. And that's Marcus Banks on the tackle, the linebacker in his 12th year out of Michigan, the former Steeler. And that'll bring up 3rd down again for the Bengals. It'll be 3rd and 9. The Bengals have made every 3rd down conversion so far on this drive. Now they face 3rd and 9 from the Buffalo 25-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan looking. Nolan throws downfield to Jackson. Tyler Jackson gets down to the 15-yard line. A 10-yard gain. And the Bengals convert again. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Tyler Jackson, the 4th-year receiver out of West Virginia. On the tackle, number 24, Dwight Drain, the 9th-year safety out of South Florida. This opening drive by Cincinnati eating up a lot of time. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 15. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Four receivers set wide. Nolan, play action looking, throws to Austin. Down to the 12, a gain of 3. On the tackle, number 54, Marcus Banks once again. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line. 2:44 left to play here in the first quarter. A really long, sustained drive by the Bengals. Evil Dead's got the Bengals minus 1,248. Wow, he's expecting a lot of scoring in this one. 2nd and 7 from the 12-yard line. Nolan draws back, throws underneath to Evans, and Evans gets down to the 11, just a 1-yard gain. It'll be another 3rd down conversion for the Bengals. Bengals minus 12, over under at 48. I got it. Eric McFarland, the rookie linebacker out of Florida International on the tackle. This opening drive has taken up almost 75% of the first quarter. Frederick Evans, the rookie out of Ole Miss, the tight end on the catch. It'll be 3rd and 6. Another 3rd down conversion for the Bengals. This drive is eaten up 75% of the quarter. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back, looking, throws to the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. In this long drive by the Bengals, they're going to have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 28-yard attempt by Luke Jones. They ate up over 6 minutes of the quarter. Luke Jones from 28 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead at 3-0. A minute 53 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. We've got the Jets and the Colts up next. Evil Dead's looking forward to that one. If the Bengals win, they will clinch at least a wild card spot. The Bengals can clinch a wild card spot with a win today. Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by Taylor at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Matt Taylor in his 11th year out of Kentucky out to the 26-yard line. Buffalo will get it for the first time with a minute 50 left. Their starting quarterback, Daniel Manning, in his 11th year out of Purdue. The former Detroit Lion quarterback, just like his counterpart, Michael Nolan, for the Bengals, the former Lion quarterback. The two quarterbacks used to be teammates up until last season. Both were let go by Detroit. First and 10 Bills. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning hands off to Jerry Cook around the outside, and Cook gets out to the 28-yard line, a gain of 2. Let's take a look at the Buffalo offense. Up front, Madison, Harper, Bearden, Evans, and Hayes. And then it's Welsh, Jordan, Cook, Scott, and Taylor. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Bills at their own 28-yard line. Bengals up 3-0. A minute 30 left to play here in the first quarter. Bills opening possession. Manning takes the handoff. Looking. Gets sacked. Back at the 21-yard line. Robert Brazil, the 13th year linebacker out of North Carolina State. A loss of 7 yards. Back to the 21-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 15 for the Bills. Later on today, the Jets and the Colts. The Jets can clinch a playoff spot with a win. And the Chargers later this week can clinch a playoff spot with a win. Third and 15 from the 21-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning will drop back. Manning gets sacked. Back at the 12-yard line. Brooks Reed, the 8th year linebacker out of Arizona. A loss of 9 yards to be 4th and 24. That was a terrible opening drive for the Bills. And if they don't get their act together, this could be a long afternoon for Buffalo. The Bills already eliminated, though. Just playing out the schedule. Thomas Sears back to punt, gets the punt away for Buffalo. Fielded by Cooper at the 40-yard line, over the 50, into Bill territory, down to the 43-yard line. Steve Cooper, the rookie out of Stephen F. Austin. So with 19 seconds left here in the first quarter, the Bengals will get it back. They'll start at the Buffalo 43-yard line. Up 3-0. Evil Dead, you missed it during the first game. Fastack was here. He hung out for a little bit. 4 receivers set wide on 1st and 10. Nolan to Rose. Marcus Rose gets a 3-yard gain down to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. John Henderson on the tackle, number 50. And that should do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, the Bengals lead at 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-9 Bills, the 9-4 Bengals. Cincinnati trying to pull back into a tie for first in the AFC Central and also lock up a playoff berth. They can do both those things with a win today. They lead at 3-0. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the Buffalo 40-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Nolan, a draw play to Rose, and Marcus Rose down to the 30-yard line, a 10-yard gain. First down, Bengals. The only way that Cincinnati can win the division is they would have to finish a game up on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has the tiebreaker on Cincinnati, having swept them during the season. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Nolan under center. Nolan, play action looking. Nolan is going to take off, and Nolan gets down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. The 10th-year quarterback out of Army, Michael Nolan. Marcus Banks on the tackle. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Say hi, Misty.
Don't go to Walmart.
Don't go to Walmart? Why not? Everybody's mother's there? It's packed, huh? On 2nd and 1, Nolan back. Throws underneath to Curtis. Curtis can't hold on. John Henderson, the linebacker, knocks it away. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. That'll stop the clock with 6:57 left in the first half. Just a 3-0 Bengal lead. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the Buffalo 21. Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Rose. And Marcus Rose is going to lose a yard back to the 22-yard line. So once again, the Buffalo defense holds. The tackle made by Dante Harris, the 4th-year defensive end out of Baylor. And once again, the Bengals are going to have to settle for 3 instead of getting a touchdown. It'll be 4th and 2. Luke Jones. This will be from 39 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead at 6-0. 6:27 left to play in the first half. Live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. I think I'm going to take the under. Just say. The Bengals lead the Bills 6-0. Misty's rooting for the Bengals. And now Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by House at the 3-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Marcus House out to the 27-yard line. The fifth-year defensive back out of Texas, Marcus House, on the return. So Buffalo, even though they've been dominated so far, they're only down 6-0. 6:23 left to play here in the first half. Buffalo has to do a lot better than that last drive. That last drive was terrible. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Bills come out in the I formation. Manning, play action, and he gets sacked again on the safety blitz. Mario Smith, the 5th-year safety out of Wisconsin. A loss of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 18. He just came around the outside, untouched, and gets the sack. Nobody picked him up. It'll be 2nd and 18 for the Bills back at the 19-yard line. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first half. Bengals lead at 6-0. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning looking, throws inside to Taylor. Taylor can't hold on. It was broken up by Lee Gold, the linebacker, number 50, in his 13th year out of Alabama. It'll bring up 3rd and 18. Big third down for the Bills. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning drops back. Manning looking. Still looking. He's got all day. He throws to Taylor. That's going to be illegal touching. He was out of bounds and came back in. And was the first to touch the ball. You can't do that.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down. The Bills are going to have to punt. Thomas Sears. I think the Bills' total offense is negative yardage at the moment. It's got to be. It's probably negative 30 at the moment. It'll be 4th and 18. Thomas Sears back to punt in his 10th year out of SMU. Quality gets the punt away. Cooper from the 30-yard line brings it back. And Steve Cooper brings it back to the 43-yard line. So the Bengals up 6-0 will take over at their own 43 with 5:32 left to play here in the first half. Here at Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals had that big win against the Cowboys last week. Four receivers set wide. Michael Nolan in the shotgun on first down. Nolan to Rose. And Rose loses a yard. Shane Conlon on the tackle, the 12th-year linebacker out of Penn State. Loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. The second game of our triple header here. The Packers beat the Ravens 16-13 in the game right before this one. And we have the Jets and the Colts after this. Game 7 of the World Series tonight, 7 Eastern. 5 receivers wide on 2nd and 11. Nolan looking. Nolan throws. It's picked off by Marcus House. He's going to go to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 45-yard interception return for touchdown by Marcus House, the 5th-year defensive back out of Texas. A 45-yard pick six, and the Bills have tied the game up and can take the lead with the extra point. He was looking for Isaac Curtis, but House was right there. Well, that's kind of a shocker. And now Terry Vanders for the extra point to give Buffalo the lead. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bills lead at 7-6. 4:57 left to play here in the first half. Here at Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals have a lot to play for today. They can clinch at least a wild card berth with a win, and they can tie the Steelers for first in the division with a win. Buffalo, who's been eliminated, well, they have other plans. They lead at 7-6. A lot of football left to be played, though. The Bengals have plenty of time to come back. Baseball tonight. Game 7 of the World Series at 7 Eastern. And that'll be followed by hockey as the Stanley Cup playoffs continue. There's the kick. Fielded by Cooper a yard deep over the 15, 20, 25. Steve Cooper brings it out to the 30-yard line. CJM is in the house. Good to see you, CG. Eventually, yes. Eventually. Not right away, but eventually. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws to Evans down to the 45-yard line. Frederick Evans, the rookie out of Ole Miss. A gain of 15 yards and a Bengal first down. Good to see you, CGM. You missed the earlier game. The Packers beat the Ravens 16-13. Last night, the Dolphins beat the Vikings 17-9. And the Steelers held on to beat the Broncos 27-24. Nolan. And it's Jackson. Touchdown. Bengals. Tyler Jackson. 55 yards. The 4th-year receiver out of West Virginia. That's one way to get quickly back in the ballgame. A 55-yard strike, and the Bengals retake the lead. I did not get a chance to play the beta, no, but I've seen other people play the beta. It looks encouraging. I've read reviews, I've seen videos on YouTube. There was actually somebody on Twitch that was doing the beta for a little while until it got taken down because EA Sports didn't want it on Twitch. But I caught about 5 minutes of it. Luke Jones for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bengals lead at 13-7 with 4:16 left to play. So the Bengals quickly retake the lead with 4:16 left to play in the first half. It's different. There's some improvements. One feature in franchise, which is really cool, you can trade, like say somebody wants to trade one player for another player, but you don't think that's enough, you can trade like 3 for 1 or draft picks up to 4 seasons. There's the kick. Fielded by House. Thank you, Evil Dead. That's right. I had the score wrong. I thought I had the score wrong when I said it. I was going to look it up and correct myself, but you beat me to it. Thank you so much. Pittsburgh did hold on, though, to beat the Broncos. The Broncos gave them a scare last night. Some highlights here of Daniel Manning being sacked several times. I don't know what the total yardage on Buffalo is right now, but it's got to be low. It's got to be negative. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4:12 remaining. Here in the first half, Bengals up 13-7. Well, Buffalo only has 2 rushing yards, minus 24 passing. Cook. So Buffalo has minus 22 yards of total offense at the moment. Cedric Jordan on the tackle, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. So Buffalo's still at minus 22 total yards of offense. On 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. Manning drops back, throws, and it's knocked down by Lee Gold. Incomplete. The 13th-year linebacker out of Alabama. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. The Bills are looking just bad. Third and 10. Buffalo comes out, 3 receivers to the far side. Manning in the shotgun. Manning. Play action, throws, gets it to Scott. They get positive yardage out to the 46-yard line. Buffalo now has positive 1 yard of total offense. A 15-yard gain out to the 46-yard line. First down, Buffalo. David Scott, the 4th-year tight end out of Texas. And the Bills are now in Cincinnati territory at the 46-yard line. Bengals lead it 13-7. Buffalo's only touchdown was a defensive touchdown. A pick 6 by Marcus House on 1st and 10. Manning draws back, dumps it off to Stewart. Tommy Stewart, the 2nd-year tight end out of Vanderbilt. A gain of 4 yards. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. And the Bills down to the Bengal 43-yard line. Just a 6-point game. As bad as Buffalo's played, just a 6-point game. Manning in the shotgun on 2nd down. Manning throws outside, caught by Stewart. And he gains a yard down to the 42. It'll be 3rd and 5. .226 left to play. Tommy Stewart once again the tight end on the catch. 2-minute warning coming up. 3rd and 5 for the Bills at the Bengal 42. Manning under center. Manning draws back. Throws downfield. It's knocked down. Mario Smith, the free safety, knocked it down. It'll be 4th and 5, and the Bills are going to have to punt again. And that'll stop the clock with 2:08 left here in the first half. The Bills, for the most part, offensively, have looked terrible. Absolutely terrible. Thomas Sears will come in to punt. Are you kidding me? All right, here we go. A 59-yard field goal by Terry Vanders. The kick is up, and that's not even close. As Evil Dead says, quality. And now the Bengals will take over at their own 49-yard line off the missed field goal. They would have been better off punting. Michael Nolan comes back out. We'll have one play and then the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Cincinnati from their own 49. They're up 13-7. They can make it a 2-score game on this drive right here. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan to Rose, and Marcus Rose down to the Buffalo 40-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning. Bengals up 13-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 14. The 4-9 Bills, the 9-4 Bengals. It'll be 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the Buffalo 40-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws downfield, incomplete. He was looking for Kedrick Mosley. He overthrew him. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. A minute 55 left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan under center. Nolan draws back. Throws, dumps it off to Rose. And Rose actually lost a yard on that play. It'll bring up 3rd and 11. A minute 40 and counting. Bengals up 13-7. Cincinnati's final 2 games, they're at Denver next week, and then they play at Miami to finish the season. And that Bengal-Miami game could be huge depending on what's going on with the playoff picture. On 3rd down, a draw play to Rose up the middle, and Rose has the 1st down. A gain of 14 yards to Marcus Rose. Benjamin Clay made the tackle for the Bills. The 7th-year defensive back out of UCLA. I agree. That's one of the reasons why I like 19. It has more of the television production elements in it. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Nolan under center. Under a minute left. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws to the near side to Mosley. And Kedrick Mosley out to the 19-yard line. The Bengals take a timeout. A gain of 8 yards. With 48 seconds left, they have 2 timeouts left. The Bengals definitely in field goal range. They're thinking touchdown, though. That was one thing I didn't like about 23. Well, there's a lot I didn't like about 23. But they didn't have halftime highlights or post-game highlights. They just showed stats. There wasn't a break between quarters or the 2-minute warning like 19 does. 2nd and 2 from the 19-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the gun. Nolan sets up a screen pass to Rose. Down the sideline, Marcus Rose out of bounds at the 9. A 10-yard gain. Another Bengal 1st down. The rookie out of the University of Washington, Marcus Rose, the Washington Husky. He's been a great addition to the Bengals. He's had a great season so far. First and goal, Cincinnati. At the Buffalo 9-yard line, 43 seconds left until halftime. Bengals trying to make it a 2-possession game. Michael Nolan in the shotgun. Mosley in motion. Nolan looking. Throws underneath to Mosley. Down to the 5. And the Bengals take another timeout. They have 1 left. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be second and goal from the 5-yard line. Even a field goal makes it a 2-possession game. But you know they're thinking touchdown. The Bengals still have a timeout left. 38 seconds until halftime. Bengals trying to wrap up a playoff berth with a win today. Trying to join Miami and Pittsburgh at 10-4 with a win. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws to the end zone. It's intercepted by Bryce Anderson. He takes the knee. And the Bengals come up empty on that drive. The third-year defensive back out of Georgia, Bryce Anderson. And Nolan, he threw a bad pass. He threw into a crowd. There was just a lot of Bills there. I would have been surprised had it not been intercepted. And now the Bills will get it at their own 20-yard line. Down 13-7. Just 33 seconds left here in the first half. I love those red helmets. They just look so good. Reminds me of all those great Buffalo teams. I know they get made fun of because they lost 4 straight Super Bowls. But do you know how hard it is to make 4 straight Super Bowls? Manning to Cook, and Jerry Cook forcing his way forward down to the 32-yard line, a gain of 12. They take a timeout. They have 2 left. 27 seconds left until halftime. I mean, just think about how hard it is to get to 1 Super Bowl. And they went to 4 in a row. The problem is they played some really good teams in those Super Bowls. Dallas twice, the Redskins and the Giants. Manning in the shotgun. Manning looking, throws to Scott down the sideline. David Scott out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. And the Bills take a timeout. They have 1 left. 22 seconds left until halftime. When you look at that Buffalo team, though, that went to 4 straight Super Bowls, yeah, that's the game they should have won. The one that the Giants beat them. I mean, you look at that team and all the great players they had on that team. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, the defensive players, Bruce Smith, James Lofton, the wide receiver, Reed, the receiver. I mean, they had a lot of great players. First and 10 from the 47, Manning back. Throws, dumps it off to Cook. And Jerry Cook gets 6 yards. It'll be second and 4 out to the Bengal 47-yard line. As Buffalo takes their final timeout. You know who won that Super Bowl for the Giants that day? Was, oh my gosh, this name's escaping me. The running back, Anderson is his name. What was his name? I'm brain cramping. Second of Otis Anderson, thank you. He put the Giants on his back. 2nd and 4 from the 47-yard line. Manning in the shotgun. Manning looking, throws to Taylor, incomplete. That was broken up by Andrew Wilson. Kicking Uncle in the house. Good to see you kicking. Yeah, Otis Anderson. I mean, some of those runs he made against the Bills were something else in that game. 9 seconds left until halftime. 3rd and 4 at the Bengal 47. Manning back. Throws underneath, incomplete. 5 seconds left. This is the second game of our triple header. The Packers beat the Ravens earlier, 16-13. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Bills from the Bengal 47-yard line. 5 seconds left. They're lining up for a Hail Mary. Manning looking, throws downfield into a crowd, bounces around, incomplete. 1 second left. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals will get the ball for one play as we head to halftime. The Bengals lead at 13-7 here in the second quarter. So one more Hail Mary. Michael Nolan will come out and lead the Bengal offense. Yep, they're going to try a Hail Mary. 3 receivers to the near side. Why not? Why not take a shot? Nolan draws back, throws into a crowd down the sideline, bounces around, incomplete. We go to halftime. Your halftime score is Cincinnati 13, Buffalo 7. Here at Jammin' Sports. Back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals lead the Bills 13-7. I don't know if you saw that stat at halftime. The Bills only have 39 yards of total offense, 25 rushing and 14 passing. This just in. That's bad. However, they can redeem themselves. The Bills get the ball first to start the second half, down by 6. As bad as they played, they're only down by 6. House from the 2-yard line over the 15-20, and Marcus House brings it out to the 23-yard line. First down, Buffalo. We've got the Jets and the Colts after this. Our third game this afternoon. At 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific time, it'll be Game 7 of the World Series. A's and the Cubs. The deciding game, winner take all. It's been quite the series so far. I didn't think it would go 7, but it has. 1st and 10. Manning in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Manning looking, throws to Taylor, out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14 yards to Matt Taylor, the 11th year receiver out of Kentucky. First down, Buffalo. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, CGM, Kickin' Uncle in the house. Good crowd here on this Saturday afternoon. Great to have you along. Kickin' Uncle's rooting for the Bills. The Bills have been eliminated. Just playing for pride. 1st and 10, Cook. And Jerry Cook gets 5 yards out to the 42-yard line. The second year back out of Ohio. On the tackle, Cedric Jordan in his 5th year out of Winston-Salem. Oh, kicking uncle, he's here, but he's not here. We don't want his parole officer to know he's here. 2nd and 5 from the 42-yard line. Manning in the gun. Manning to Cook. And Cook gets 2 yards out to the 44-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Lee Gold on the tackle. Got the mama puppy barking in the background. 3rd and 3 from the 44. Bills trying to get back in the game. Manning under center. Manning to Cook. And Cook's got the first down. He breaks through all the way out to the 40-yard line. A 16-yard gain by Jerry Cook into Bengal territory. First down, Buffalo. Yet the Bills have to wait until next season is right. The funny thing was Buffalo started 2-0. And I thought they were going to be a good team this year. They beat the Redskins and the Broncos the first 2 games of the season. But those 2 teams are really bad. So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Manning draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Stewart. And Stewart out to the 21-yard line. Tommy Stewart, the tight end, in his 2nd year out of Vanderbilt. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Buffalo. Misty's taking a nap now. Misty's like the puppies. She sleeps a lot. Yeah, that's like beating the Pats twice. That's right. That's right. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Daniel Manning, the quarterback, under center. Fakes the handoff. Looking, still looking. He's got all day. He can pack a lunch. To Welsh, down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and inches. Adam Welsh, the 6th-year receiver out of Ohio State. I was thinking of the other receiver, Matt Taylor. 2nd and inches from the 12-yard line. Buffalo, they can take the lead with a touchdown here. Buffalo's defense has kept them in the game. In the I formation, Manning to Jordan around the outside, and he's in for the touchdown. Elliott Jordan, the rookie out of Ohio State, a 12-yard touchdown run around the left side. And the Bills have tied it up at 13 with the extra point coming. Uh-oh, they have a ball game now. The Bengals are not really playing up to their potential today so far. Letting Buffalo hang around. And now Terry Vanders for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bills lead at 14-13, 4:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Still a lot of time left. Live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Once again, the Bengals can clinch a playoff spot with a win today. At least a wild card. Just like Miami and Pittsburgh did last night. And just like the Jets and the Chargers can also do later this week. The Jets play next against the Colts. Vanders will kick off. Bills up by 1. Fielded by Cooper at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25. Steve Cooper, a flag is down. And let's see, this may be on the Bengals.
Illegal block in the back.
Yep.
20.
Block in the back on Corey Tyler, the wide receiver. So the Bengals will start from their own 21 with 4:46 left to play. Here in the third quarter, Buffalo up 14-13. On 1st and 10, Michael Nolan, the quarterback. Nolan draws back. Nolan looking, throws, and it's broken up, incomplete. John Henderson breaking up the pass, the fourth-year linebacker out of Penn State. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. .442 left to play here in the third quarter. Just a one-point ball game. Buffalo up 14-13. Bengals come out. Nolan looking. Nolan throws downfield, caught by Evans. Out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 13 yards. Frederick Evans, the tight end, the rookie out of Ole Miss. First down, Cincinnati. 4:36 and counting here in the third quarter. The New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts are up next. Baseball later at 7 Eastern. Game 7 of the World Series. Cubs and A's. And then we have the Stanley Cup playoffs continuing tonight after baseball. We'll have Game 3 of the Bruins and the Flyers. That series tied at 1 apiece. And then we'll have Game 4 of the Red Wings and the Avalanche. And the Avalanche lead that series 2-1. 1st and 10 Bengals at their own 34-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws outside, incomplete. He simply dropped it. Nick Austin, the tight end, he got some butterfinger-itis going on. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. 4:31 left here in the third. On 2nd down, Nolan draws back, throws underneath to Rose, and Rose no gain. Actually lost a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. On the tackle, number 91, that's McAllister, Brian McAllister, the third-year defensive tackle at a USC. 3rd and 11 for Cincinnati. Boy, this would be a major upset. We thought Denver was going to beat Pittsburgh last night, but Pittsburgh mounted a comeback, a really nice comeback to win that game. 3rd and 11 from the 34-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back, throws to Rose, and Rose down to the 40-yard line. He's going to be shy of the first down, a gain of 7 yards. It'll be 4th and 4, and the Bengals are going to have to punt. Buffalo up 14-13. John Ryan will come in to punt. The 13th-year punter out of Tennessee. Ryan gets the punt away. Fielded by Taylor. He gets tackled immediately at the 15-yard line. Kick an uncle. Yeah, here we go, Steelers. 1st and 10 Bills. They'll have it at their own 15-yard line, up by 1 point, 14-13. 3:32 left to play here in the third quarter. Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 14, here at Jammin' Sports. On an overcast afternoon, a dark overcast afternoon, the lights are on. 1st and 10, 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning back. Manning looking, throws. out to Scott, and David Scott gets 4 yards out to the 19-yard line. The fourth year receiver out of Texas. Can't even read my own writing here. That'll stop the clock with 3:27 left. Here in the third. And now Manning under center on 2nd and 6. Hands off to Cook. Jerry Cook around the outside. He's got the first down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. A 13-yard run by Jerry Cook. First down, Bills. And momentum has definitely shifted in this game. It's on Buffalo's side right now. The Bengals need to get a stop. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Daniel Manning under center. Manning to Cook, and Jerry Cook out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. The second year back out of Ohio, the Ohio Bobcats. Making the tackle, number 51, Keaton Walters, the second-year linebacker out of Maryland. Under 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. 2nd and 3 for the Bills at their own 39. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning to Cook, and Cook gets the first down again out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 8 yards, first down Buffalo. As they're closing in on midfield, almost in Bengal territory. They'll have it at their own 47-yard line, 2:20 and counting. We're late in the third quarter. Manning on 1st and 10. Manning hands off to Jordan this time. Elliott Jordan, a yard out to the 48. Making the tackle is Jarrell Green, the third-year defensive tackle out of Wisconsin. It'll be 2nd and 9. 1:50 and counting here in the third. Buffalo from their own 48. Jordan again, up the middle, and Jordan to the 43-yard line. And that's a gain of 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and inches. The rookie out of Ohio State, Elliott Jordan, the backup running back. And now it's 3rd and inches for the Bills at the Bengal 43. 1:20 and counting here in the third quarter. Bengals need a stop, or Buffalo might take a 2-possession lead. Manning to Jordan. He's got the first down to the 42-yard line, a gain of a yard. First down, Bills. Brooks Reed on the tackle, the linebacker. But it's a first down for Buffalo. Major upset brewing here. If the Bengals lose this game, all Pittsburgh has to do next week is win. Actually, all Pittsburgh has to do is win one of the last 2 games, and they'll win the division. Manning underneath to Scott, and David Scott down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. On 2nd and 4 from the Bengal 36. Manning in the shotgun. Manning looking, throws to Scott. Fumbles, and the Bengals pick it up. It was ripped away by Brooks Reed, the linebacker, and Reed recovers the fumble. He got the strip, the fumble, and the recovery. It'll be Bengal football going the other way. Brooks Reed, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of Arizona. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the Bengals will have it at their own 39. So Buffalo does not score. They still lead by 1. And now the Bengals can take the lead on this drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. The pass to Jackson out to the, incomplete. He did not catch it. Tyler Jackson couldn't haul it in. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 5 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from their own 39. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd and 10. Nolan in the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking, throws, gets it to Jackson. No, incomplete. And that's the end of the third quarter. Bills up 14-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bills holding on to a 1-point lead, trying to pull off a stunning upset. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bengals at their own 39 as we start the fourth quarter. Just a 1-point ball game. The Bengals have everything to play for today. Let's see if they can get in gear. Nolan in the shotgun on 3rd down. Nolan draws back. Throws deep downfield. He's got a man. Incomplete. He was looking for Isaac Curtis. It was knocked away by Benjamin Clay, number 32. Clay in his 7th year out of UCLA. It'll be 4th and 10. The Bengals are going to have to punt. John Ryan will come back out. Ryan gets the punt away. Farrakhan. That should be a penalty, but it's not. Matt Taylor fair catches at the 12-yard line and still gets nailed. That should have been a penalty. Some highlights here of Manning being sacked over and over again. Even though the Bills lead 14-13, he's been sacked a lot. 7:49 left to play. Just a 1-point ball game. And the Bills will start at their own 12-yard line. If the Bengals don't win, that's going to open up the door for some other teams in the AFC. Daniel Manning, the quarterback, on 1st and 10, drops back, throws underneath, nearly picked off, broken up by Lee Gold, the linebacker. He should have caught that. It hit him right in the hands. It'll be 2nd and 10. It hit him in the bad spot, the hands. On 2nd and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning draws back. Throws to the near side. Incomplete. He was looking for Jerry Cook out of the backfield. And that will bring up 3rd and 10 from the 12-yard line. A dark, overcast afternoon here in Cincinnati. 3rd and 10 from the 12-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Manning in the gun. Manning back. Manning looking. Throws deep downfield. And it's broken up. Incomplete. Sean Lawrence, the 5th-year defensive back out of Auburn. It was a pass intended for Matt Taylor. It'll be 4th down. The Bills are going to have to punt. Buffalo goes 3 and out. Lawrence nearly tipped it to Taylor, but then tipped it again. 7:37 left. Thomas Sears will punt from his end zone. Bobbles it. It's blocked. The Bengals block it. And that's going to be a safety. Sears falls on it in the end zone. And the Bengals record a safety. And the Bengals take the lead on a safety, 15-14. Mario Smith blocked it. And the Bengals take the lead, 15-14. And now Buffalo will free kick it. What a turn of events there. And now Thomas Sears with the free kick. And the Bengals take a 1-point lead on the safety. The free kick. Oh, he nailed that one. Oh my gosh, he nailed that one. Cooper, 2 yards deep over the 20. And Cooper out to the 24-yard line. That was 80 yards in the air. So now Michael Nolan will come out. The Bengals now lead by 1 with 7:22 left. And now the Bengals, they really need a time-consuming drive, and they need to get some points. Still a lot of time left. Bengals come out in the I formation. Nolan hands off to Chad Hunter this time. And Chad Hunter gets 5 yards. The 4th year back out of Florida State. On the tackle, Tay Cousins, the rookie out of Florida State. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bengals at their own 29-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Nolan in the gun. Nolan drops back. Throws to the near side to Mosley. And Kedrick Mosley out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 10. First down, Bengals. Kedrick Mosley in his 5th year out of Eastern Washington. Tackled out of bounds by Benjamin Clay, the defensive back. First down, Bengals. Under 7 minutes left. 1st and 10, Bengals from their own 39. They're in the I formation. Nolan to Hunter again, and Chad Hunter out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tay Cousins again on the tackle. Bengals trying to lock down a playoff spot with a win. 2nd and 5 in the I formation. Nolan to Hunter again, and Chad Hunter 3 yards out to the 47-yard line. Make it a 2-yard game, be 3rd and 3. This would be only the 5th time in sim season history that the Bengals have made the playoffs. They've only made the playoffs 4 times before. 3rd and 3 from the 47-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the gun. Nolan back. Underneath to Mosley. Out to the 44-yard line. That's a 9-yard gain. First down, Bengals. However, the Bengals are 0-4 in playoff play, in postseason play. They've never won a playoff game in sim season history. Losing to the Jets once, the Bills once, and the Dolphins twice. On 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Nolan looking, throws underneath to Austin, incomplete. That was broken up by Michael Miller, the 3rd-year safety out of Florida State. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. 5:11 left to play. The Bengals game, the playoff game against the Jets, was their only home playoff game. They lost that one. On 2nd and 10, Nolan Throws outside, throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Couldn't find a receiver, threw it away. Five minutes, 8 seconds left. Bengals up 15-14. 3rd and 10, 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws underneath to Rose. No gain. It'll be 4th and 10. He dropped it actually. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Bengals are going to have to punt with just a 1-point lead. John Ryan back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. And it goes into the end zone. Touchback. Buffalo will have it at their own 20-yard line. 4:57 left. The Bengals up by 1, 15-14. A lot at stake for Cincinnati in this one, if they can hold on. Buffalo trying to play spoiler today. They've been eliminated. They're 4-9. Daniel Manning in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Manning draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Scott. The defender fell down. And Scott gets all the way out to the 43-yard line. A 23-yard gain by David Scott. First down, Buffalo. The 4th-year tight end out of Texas. The defender fell down. That was Jim Turner who fell down, allowing Scott to gain some extra yardage. First and 10 Buffalo at their own 43-yard line. 4.5 minutes left. The clock is running. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning draws back. Manning throws. It's intercepted by Mario Smith. Smith may go all the way. 50 yards on the interception return for touchdown. Mario Smith, the 5th-year safety out of Wisconsin. A 50-yard pick six. A 50-yard interception return for touchdown. And the Bengals are now up 21-14 with the extra point coming. The Bengal defense comes up huge. Smith, the former Patriot, spent 4 years with New England, now in his first year with Cincinnati. And now Luke Jones for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bengals lead is now 8, 22-14, with 4:18 remaining. We're live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. That was huge. That was huge. So now the Bills need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion just to tie. Still a lot of time left, 4:18 remaining. We have the Jets and the Colts after this. Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by Taylor at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. Matt Taylor out to the 31-yard line. First down, Bills. Now down by 8. Well, Kick and Uncle said Bengals by 12, I think. Another pick six will do it. Can Buffalo come back? Yeah, you said 12. So if they get another touchdown, they'll cover the spread. And 48. Manning on 1st and 10. Across the middle to Marsh. And Marsh, a big gain. All the way down to the 20-yard line, just outrunning the secondary. My goodness. A.C. Marsh, the rookie out of Penn State. Let's get the yardage on that. 19 and 30. That's a 49-yard gain. He just kept outrunning the secondary right up the middle. So hold the phones. This game's not over yet. Buffalo just flipped the field with a 49-yard gain. Down to the Bengal 20-yard line. 3:50 and counting. Bengals up 22-14. Manning under center. Manning drops back, steps up, looking, throws outside to Young, and Young makes his way down to the 6-yard line. Jason Young, the second-year tight end out of Delaware, his first catch. And that's good for 14 yards and a first down. It'll be first and goal Bills. Buffalo trying to tie this thing up. They're down by 8. Buffalo with nothing to play for. Their offense started off ugly in the first half, but they've really come alive here in the second half. Clock continues to roll. 3:15 and counting. First and goal from the 6. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Looking, throws to Welsh. And Welsh is the end? No, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Adam Welsh. A gain of 5 yards to the 1-yard line. It'll be second and goal. Leon Hall made the tackle, keeping him out of the end zone. The 12th-year defensive back out of Michigan. Second and goal from the 1. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 4 receivers set wide. Manning under center. Manning looking, and he gets sacked. No, he breaks the tackle, throws to Taylor. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 1-yard touchdown catch by Matt Taylor as Daniel Manning shrugged off the safety blitz. Robert Brazil tried to bring him down. Manning shrugged him off and found Taylor in the end zone. It's now a 2-point game. Bengals up 22-20. The Bills come out for the 2-point conversion. 5 receivers spread wide. Manning in the gun. Manning looking. Manning being pressured. He gets sacked. The 2-point conversion is no good. The Bengals remain on top 22-20 with 2:31 remaining. Cedric Jordan making the sack for Cincinnati. We watch it again. He had a man open in the back of the end zone. He didn't see him. Tommy Stewart, the tight end, was wide open in the back of the end zone, and he never saw him. Bengals lead at 22-20, 2:31 left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 2-minute warning will be up shortly. Buffalo will probably kick it away. Bengals trying to hang on and wrap up a playoff spot. Terry Vanders will kick off for Cincinnati or for Buffalo. I'll get it right. There's the kick. Fielded by Cooper at the 1 over the 10, 15, 20. Steve Cooper brings it out to the 28-yard line. 2:27 left. What Cincinnati needs is a long, sustained drive. Eat up as much time as possible. Don't let the Bills get the ball back. 2:27 left. First and 10, Cincinnati from their own 28-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Marcus Rose up the middle, and Rose a first down out to the 40-yard line. A 12-yard gain for Marcus Rose. First down, Bengals. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. That's a big first down right there. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. They do not. 2-minute warning. Bengals up 22-20 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals trying to hang on and clinch a playoff spot. First and 10 from the 40-yard line, their own 40. They lead by 2 over the Bills, 22-20. We've got the Jets and the Colts after this. We'll head to Indianapolis for that one. In the I formation, Nolan hands off to Marcus Rose again. Another big gain out to the 49-yard line. And the Bills take a timeout. A 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1. One more first down should wrap it up for Cincinnati, I would think. Buffalo has 2 timeouts left. Well, Buffalo is game, but it looks like the Bengals might be hanging on here. On 2nd and 1 from the 49. Nolan in the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield with him. Nolan hands off to Rose. He gets hit for a loss. Back to the 46. A 3-yard loss. On the tackle, number 93. That's Dante Harris in his 4th year out of Baylor. 3rd and 3 for the Bengals now. A big third down at their own 46. You don't want to give Buffalo the ball back. Only up by 2. You need a first down here. A first down would be huge. Absolutely huge. A minute 51 remaining. The Bengals come out in the I formation. Nolan, play action, throws, gets it to, who caught it there, number 83, Dean Andrews, and he's short of the first down. It'll be 4th and inches. Buffalo takes a timeout. They come up a couple of inches short. And now the Bengals might be tempted to go for it, get the first down, but you don't want to miss and give Buffalo a short field. The smart thing to do here is punt. So Buffalo's going to get one more shot. They'll have no timeouts, but all they need is a field goal. John Ryan back to punt. Ryan gets the punt away. And oh, he shanked it. Oh my God. A 17-yard punt. That was not the time to shank a punt. And now the Bills, all they need is a field goal, and they'll start their own 33-yard line. They only need about 35 yards to get into field goal range. They're out of timeouts. I can't believe he shanked it. 17-yard punt. Manning in the shotgun with a back on either side. On 1st and 10. Manning back. Looking. Manning rolls out. Throws deep. Downfield. Incomplete. Dave Franklin got upended. Mario Smith making the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 1:34 left. Buffalo out of timeouts. Buffalo now 4 receivers wide on 2nd and 10. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Looking. He's got all sorts of time. A 3-man rush. Throws downfield. And it's caught. No, it's incomplete. Broken up by Leon Hall. The intended receiver was Dave Franklin again. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bills. And that'll stop the clock with 1:25 left. I thought he caught it for a moment, but Leon Hall slapped it away. Third and 10 for the Bills at their own 33. Just a 2-point game. 4 receivers wide again. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Manning looking, throws, gets it to Cook. Out to the 48, again at 15. They're out of timeouts. 1st and 10. They got to get the receivers back. Manning in the shotgun takes the snap. Manning throws outside. It's caught by Taylor down to the 38-yard line. They're in the hurry-up. It'd be a 55-yard field goal from here. Manning back. Manning looking, throws, downfield, incomplete. Receiver was out of bounds. Matt Taylor. And that'll stop the clock with 51 seconds left. The Bills, all they need is a field goal. 22-20. The Bengals lead it. This would be a major upset if the Bills get the field goal and win the game. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Bengals defense trying to hang on. Daniel Manning under center. He'll hand off to Cook. And Jerry Cook down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 10 yards, 1st down. The Bills are now in field goal range. It'd be a 45-yard field goal from here. And they spike it with 37 seconds left. Well, Buffalo did not play well early, but they stepped it up in the second half, and now they might steal a win from the Bengals. On 2nd and 10, Manning, play action, looking, he's got all day. Manning throws downfield, incomplete. They were going for 6. Adam Welsh was out of bounds, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10. 29 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 28. It'd be a 45-yard field goal from here. They're in field goal range. I don't know why you throw there. I was thinking the same thing. Manning back. Manning to Stewart. Down to the 16-yard line. They're out of timeouts. And that's a gain of 12 yards. Clock is running. 13 seconds. 12 seconds. They're out of timeouts. They're taking their time. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt to win the game for the Bills. A stunning upset. If they get the field goal, they're in the hurry-up. They got to get up there and spike it. Manning, they're going to run out of time. They ran out of time. Oh my goodness, they ran out of time. And the Bengals hold on. They didn't get up there to spike it in time. And the Bengals hold on to win it. Your final score, Cincinnati 22, Buffalo 20. The Bengals have clinched a playoff spot. Jets and the Colts up next. We'll see you then.